You're staring at the screen, heart hammering against your ribs, watching a red candle tear through your stop-loss. You know you should have walked away 10 minutes ago, but the urge to win it back, that specific, toxic cocktail of ego and desperation, is blinding you. You click buy again, hoping for a bounce, but deep down, you know this isn't trading. It's gambling. And that moment, right there, is where your professional career either dies or begins. Most traders think the market is a game of skill, a puzzle of technical analysis and chart patterns. They spend thousands on indicators, courses, and expensive software, thinking the answer is hidden in the next candle. They're wrong. The market is not a place to be right, it's a place to be paid. And the only thing stopping you from getting paid is the person looking back at you in the monitor's reflection. Let's talk about the professional mindset. It's not a destination, it's a daily, brutal war against your own biology. When you're in a trade, your brain isn't thinking about risk-to-reward ratios. It's firing off survival signals, the same ones our ancestors used to dodge predators on the savannah. But in the market, fear doesn't save you from a tiger, it forces you to exit a winning trade too early. Greed doesn't help you gather food, it keeps you in a losing trade too long. To transition into a professional, you have to acknowledge that your natural instincts are your greatest enemies. Professionals don't trade to get rich quickly. They trade to execute a plan. Think about it like a high-stakes surgeon. A surgeon doesn't get emotional if a blood vessel bursts during a procedure. They don't panic, they don't revenge operate, and they don't bet the patient's life on a hunch. They follow a protocol. They have a system. They trust their preparation. That is the essence of professional trading. You need to detach your identity from your P&L. When you lose money, it doesn't mean you're a failure. It means your setup didn't play out. That's it. It's just data. When you win, you aren't a genius. You simply caught a probability that worked out. The moment you start needing the win, you've already lost. Let's look at the concept of overtrading. It's the silent account killer. It's rarely about a lack of setups, it's about a lack of patience. Most traders feel like they need to be doing something to be working. If they aren't clicking the mouse, they feel unproductive. But in trading, doing nothing is often the most productive thing you can do. A sniper doesn't fire every time they see a shadow. They wait. They breathe. They wait for the perfect conditions. If the market isn't offering your specific, high probability edge, then the only professional move is to shut the platform down. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to trade, it's about having the strength to stay out when the conditions are garbage. Now, let's talk about the mental shift required for risk management. Most beginners look at a potential trade and see the money they could make. They count the profit before the trade even hits the target. That's fantasy. Professionals look at a trade and see the money they are willing to lose. They calculate the cost of doing business. If you can't sleep at night because of your position size, you're not trading, you're betting the house. You need to size your positions so that a loss doesn't affect your emotional state. If you're emotional, you're compromised. If you're compromised, you're a liability to your own capital. You have to build a system that works even when you're tired, even when you've had a bad week, even when you're angry. This is why prop firm psychology is so relevant today. These firms don't care about your gut feeling. They care about your consistency. They have hard rules, drawdown limits, daily loss limits that force you to be disciplined. They treat your trading like a business, not a hobby. You should do the same. Treat your trading account like a small business. You wouldn't walk into a store, throw your money at the ceiling, and hope for a profit. You'd have a budget, a strategy, and a goal. Why is your trading any different? The mental battle is won in the preparation. It happens before the market opens. Are you reviewing your journal? Are you looking at what you did wrong yesterday? Most people hate the journal. It's painful to look at your mistakes. But the journal is the only mirror you have. If you aren't tracking your psychological triggers, why you entered, why you hesitated, why you overtraded, you're just repeating the same cycle of failure every single month. You're not learning, you're just hoping. Hope is not a strategy. Hope is the gambler's prayer. A professional trader is a scientist. They form a hypothesis, they test it, they record the results, and they adjust. If the hypothesis fails, they don't get mad at the market. They don't call the market rigged. They accept the failure, analyze the data, and refine the hypothesis. The market is a feedback loop. If you keep losing, the market is giving you feedback. It's telling you that your current psychological framework is flawed. Listen to it. Embrace the discomfort of being wrong. Being wrong is the only way you get better. If you're always right in your own head, you're never going to grow. You need to cultivate a growth mindset where every loss is a tuition fee for a lesson you haven't learned yet. But here's the kicker, the market will test you. There will be days where everything goes wrong. You'll have a losing streak. You'll miss the big move because you were distracted. You'll make a stupid mistake. That is the moment of truth. How you handle that moment determines your entire career. Do you spiral? Do you try to force a win? Or do you take a deep breath, recognize your state of mind, and walk away? The ability to stop is the ultimate superpower. It is the dividing line between those who stay in the game and those who go broke. Remember, you're playing a long-term game. There is no finish line. The market will be here tomorrow, and the day after that. You don't need to win it all today. You just need to survive today so you can trade tomorrow. Consistency is the goal. Not big wins, not hitting it big, but small, consistent, repeatable gains. That's how wealth is built. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's not like the movies. But it works. If you want excitement, go to a casino. If you want to build a career, embrace the boredom of the process. Focus on the execution, not the outcome. If you execute your plan perfectly and you lose money, you still won. Because you maintained your discipline. You kept your integrity. You respected your rules. That is a professional. And over time, that discipline will manifest as profit. It's inevitable. The math works. The psychology is the only variable that can break the math. So, clear your mind. Cut the noise. Stop looking for the Holy Grail indicator on YouTube. The Holy Grail is the person clicking the mouse. It's your patience. It's your risk management. It's your ability to sit on your hands when the market isn't giving you what you need. It's the willingness to admit you're wrong and move on to the next opportunity. You have to be cold, calculated, and detached. You have to be the CEO of your own firm, and you have to be the strictest boss you've ever had. If you wouldn't let an employee get away with the mistakes you're making, why are you letting yourself get away with them? Hold yourself to a higher standard. Raise the bar. Every day, ask yourself, did I act like a professional today, or did I act like a gambler? Be honest. The market doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your bad day, your stress, or your desire to win. It only cares about the orders you send. So send better orders. Build a better process. Guard your capital like it's your lifeblood, because in this game, it is. When you master your internal state, the market stops being a source of stress and starts being a source of opportunity. You are the architect of your own success, or the author of your own failure. It's all in your head, and it's time to take control. True professional trading isn't about being right, it's about having the discipline to be wrong without letting your ego destroy your account.